MotorWeek is made possible by Tire Rack.
If you've been following Pat's activities for the last few weeks, you know that he's been building a component car called the Maxton Rollerskate. Well, this week the Maxton will be finished, so let's see how the final assembly is going. Pat?
John, the paint on our Maxton Rollerskate looks terrific, and it'll look even better when the clear coat finish is wet sanded and buffed. You can't rush a good paint job, so we're going to wait a few days until we do our final detailing. Now here's a word of advice. Before you paint any fiberglass-bodied car, make sure the body is cleaned with silicone and grease removers. Slippery chemicals are sometimes used to help fiberglass bodies come loose from their molds, and paint won't stick to those substances. After the paint had dried for a few days, we started on the interior. The carpet set comes with the kit, and we found it to fit pretty well. Make sure you lay the carpet out before gluing it down. It'll save you some trouble later.
When you glue this in, use a well-ventilated area, believe me.
Use Harry homeowner glue, don't use professional stuff.
Even with good ventilation. Can you imagine doing this in a small garage?
Once the carpet's in, the seats can go next. Made by a company called Corbeau, they're very lightweight and provide plenty of side support.
Is that going to go?
Yeah.
Okay. As we've said, the Maxton Rollerskate is a component car, and we thought that some of you might like to know where some of the components come from. The gauges are from VDO. The tag lamps are from a Ford Fiesta. The headlamp assemblies, these are Lucas units, and they're used in many of the English automobiles. The parking lamp, well, that's another Lucas unit, and it was used primarily in older Triumphs. The tail lamp assemblies, they're from a Volkswagen van. In our last segment, we told you that our dash had to come back out to be painted. We didn't like the idea of having a smooth finish on the dash, so we elected to paint it with a textured paint, rocker shield actually, and the finish looks like vinyl. One of the fun things about building a car like this is being able to make little modifications that suit your tastes. After all the painting is done, it's time to bolt on the lights and hook things up. Don't be in a hurry here. Filing, fitting, and modifications are required. Our Maxton has really come together. It's looking great. Now, it's basically roadworthy, even though we do have a few detail things that we have to do yet. But we're so excited about it that we're going to take it for a ride. In fact, we've taken a lot of rides, and we've had to make some adjustments along the way. The exhaust system sits very low in the rear, so the suspension height had to be raised to give some extra clearance. We also need to install some side view mirrors. The Rollerskate doesn't come with any. The car's designers, it seems, have much better peripheral vision than we do. We're also looking forward to the soft top that Maxton Components is designing for the car. The tonneau cover is okay, but it doesn't keep much heat inside on really cold days. This is a fair weather car for flexible people. And if you stand much more than 6 feet tall, you may have trouble getting comfortable behind the wheel. The Rollerskate isn't what we'd call refined either, but it's the raw simplicity of the little car that makes it so much fun. It reminds us that driving used to be an adventure, a game of driver and metal against the elements. Given a sunny day, an empty road, and a friend to go along for the ride, the adventure is well worth the effort we've put into our Maxton Rollerskate. Our project is complete, but you'll be seeing our little car again. In the meantime, if you have a question about the Maxton Rollerskate or about any other car, write to me. The address is MotorWeek, Owings Mills, Maryland 21117. That's MotorWeek, Owings Mills, Maryland 21117.